It is live. Hello? You're live! Hello!
Hey!
Hello! Huzzah! We have finagled this concoction of Frankenstein. Later I'll take a picture and show it on my socials because it's fucking wild how we're finagling all this together. But we are streaming today. Hello!
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 In order to celebrate Dragon Week. Or Monster Week or whatever.
We love nerds.
Yeah, the Nerd Week.
Nerd Week.
Yeah,
Nerd Week.
Is, put together by Jenny D and Pointy Hat. And it's essentially a week where we make content about dragons or whatever monster they choose for this year, which was dragons, and it kind of helps cross-promote everybody and make sure that everybody can, like, spread the word of D&D creators. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, am I coming in? I want to check the chat to make sure that we're not.
The chat will yell at us if anybody is too loud or too quiet.
I'll be pissed if I did all of that announcement shit and
nobody heard it.
And nobody fucking heard it.
Not a thing.
Yeah. Felix is checking.
I'm on the case.
Because I can't see the chat.
I heard that.
Yeah, that was very loud.
We are A-okay
Very
now.
okay. So yeah. Just gonna be a casual hangout. I'm gonna be drawing a dragon, which is gonna be a feat on its own. As I don't draw monsters ever.
Bro, get
and
good.
it has like 4 feet too. That's a lot of them.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah. As soon as it has more than 2 feet, I just start to descend into madness. So we'll see how this goes. But first, we'll start with some announcements, just to get everybody up to date on some stuff. First announcement is we still got the Jawbone Plushie going on.
For only 7 more days, though.
Only one
We got
more week of
1
boy.
week.
1 week. So you can go to foolsgold.fun/plush if you wish to purchase them. And this is with makeshift, so, as soon as it's done, it's done. We're not doing it again. This is the only time to get Jawbones.
The only time to get boy.
Yeah, only time to get a puppy-sized boy.
Gone forever afterwards.
Gone forever.
Adopted.
Thrown into the atmosphere.
Plush is like the size of a small chihuahua too, so you're gonna love it.
He's very football sized.
Yeah.
He is. And thank you very much to those who've already bought one.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much.
I mean, I'm glad that we managed to reach our goal so that he can exist. So I very much appreciate
The
it.
boy cometh.
Yeah.
And the other announcement is we have a Barnes & Noble sale going on for the graphic novel.
Yeah.
Where essentially, if you are a Barnes & Noble member, you get 25% off.
Yeah.
Which is pretty sick. So, any of y'all are Barnes & Noble's members, you Americans, you're gonna get some sweet 25% off if you haven't pre-ordered already. So.
And if you're not, you can be one.
Yeah, if not, you can just be one. All of that stuff is in the description. Like, all the links, all the good stuff.
Yep.
But why don't we just jump into this? I did a pre-sketch because I knew that I did not want to struggle in front of everyone.
Oh, we're going to be judging your every stroke today.
Yeah.
We can have a repeat of Gorthan from last stream.
Yeah, probably. Because there's also a lot of faces in this one. Okay, so first of all, a little bit of background on this one. So this is a dragon, but it's my own homebrew that I did in my own campaign. I don't think you guys got to fight it. You just saw it.
We saw it. We were like,
We
"Ooh,
saw
we
it."
played it, and then we never played again.
And then we never played again. But aside from that, it is a mimic dragon. And the origin of it is that it was an amalgamation of like thousands of mimics all kind of microwaved together.
And the special sauce.
Yeah, with the special sauce. And then it was created into a dragon. And the whole point of it is that it can transform into any dragon. That was this whole thing. It can mimic
Jesus.
a dragon. Any dragon. But it has to stay its shape or whatever. Like, it can't grow in mass, I think. It just had to stay in mass. And to be honest, I didn't do the stat block, so I don't know if this is going to be like, a god killer or,
You could have probably just used the Tiamat stat block.
Probably.
I also like how you took like a seriously epic dragon that you designed and you introduced it by, yeah, this is basically molten microwave Tupperware. There's a lot better pitches for this, man.
With teeth. With teeth.
With teeth.
Yeah.
With teeth.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be drawing a lot of teeth today.
Someone in the chat was saying Dingo DMing must be something else, and yes, she's
Yeah, it really is.
terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
I'm very much Game of Thrones
Yeah.
DM.
Yeah,
I kill a lot of NPCs.
she hurts me.
Though I didn't really get to do full tilt on it on the last campaign, because
That wasn't full tilt.
no.
What?
Your campaign, the one I did with just you, that was full tilt.
Oh, okay.
But the one with Avery, I didn't get to do that yet.
Mm.
I was getting
Yeah, you gotta like boil the frog with me.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was getting there, but no, I think we stopped that campaign in 2019 because after I started doing Fool's Gold, like animated, I realized my creative juices are empty at the end of the day,
Hmm.
and I just couldn't keep up.
Billy in chat was asking, who's more evil, you or me, as a DM?
I think I am actually.
Yeah,
Based on the
Yeah.
stories that I've heard, it very much is Dingo.
I think so too.
Yeah,
I
'cause
I would
I'll-
definitely fear Dingo more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the thing is I'm okay with a sad ending as a DM.
Yeah, she's really scary with that.
Yeah, like I will go like, no, you lose. That's the end.
Yeah,
God.
the world plunges into darkness, the heat death of the universe takes over, there's no big bounce, everything just ends, you're done.
Yeah, yeah. Better luck next time. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, when I play with you, I definitely feel like, oh, is this what it's like to play with me? You scare me.
Fear. Yeah. Also, like, what was it? I had an avalanche come after you once,
Yeah.
and you had Avery's character who had passed out, or was it the
Mhm.
other way around? I don't remember.
Yeah.
But I turned on. It was funny because we were playing, and then suddenly we turned on the Doom music. Like I had the Doom music queued up, and then I played it, and I just remember your face just being like, "Oh my god!" You're so just like fuck.
We got a $10 donation from Darkness and Dragons, thank you so much. Hey Dingo and friends, happy to see you all. I hope you are doing well. I can't wait to review the plush like I did your book and punt him to the moon. Much love.
Yay. Thorough plush review.
He's very puntable, so.
Please make sure you tag us when you do that review so that we can make sure that we all see it.
Make sure you
Yep.
get a field goal.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
Field
I did
goal
want
job.
to do, when we were talking about ways to promo the Jawbone plush, I did pitch the idea that we just took Felix to like a football field and just see how hard and how far he could hook it.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, we
sad
were
we didn't
actually
get to
gonna
do that
it.
yet. Yeah.
We just ran out of time. That was the big thing. It's like you had to leave, so.
Yeah.
Ugh, this thing's gonna be so gross.
And he's asking me, when are we going to get more videos talking about the campaign setting?
Oh, interesting.
What kind of
So,
stuff
like-
would you guys like to hear about?
Yeah, I'll ask that right back to you. Like, what should I make the videos about? I mean, I feel like you shouldn't just read through the book.
Well, that's what Rob does.
I guess so.
Does he? He just
Yeah.
reads through his own.
He went through what was it? The Warlock from 5.5 for like 8 hours.
Jesus.
Oh, but that was their material.
Well, yeah, but I feel like you could do the exact same thing with your own material, but have it like hit a bit harder.
Yeah, I guess so.
Maybe.
Going into the lore, like what it is with the Shattered One. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm not going to do that, but yeah, that's fair.
But they really
Nice
tried
try.
to bait. They really tried to catch you there, didn't they?
Yeah,
Nice try.
That was
Nice
some
try.
low quality bait.
bait me into a whole video series just to try to reveal some of that lore.
I think
Oh.
the thing we've run into that's kind of a problem with this is that it's like, Felix loves to talk about his stuff.
Yeah,
Right? You love it.
I
I'm
can
doing
talk
it
about
third person for some reason.
Yeah,
But-
I'm sitting right here.
I know. Shut up. But the thing is that like our channel is a lot of animation, so we're like, should he just be in front of the camera? And then also, who's gonna edit that? Felix editing that? And my God, he is not like you are too busy for that. So no.
You,
Yeah,
you were gonna say like he is not a good editor. Like
Yeah.
you sounded like you were really winding up.
There was some
dunk on
massive
him.
shade on the way.
No, I was still like I think I was trying to say like he is not. Well, actually, I don't know where the grammar was going for that, so I don't know.
You just
but-
cut it off again? You're just doubling down on
yeah,
that?
I'm doubling down on it. So.
So that's a fair point. That most of the stuff that people request for us to make, or the extra content that we would love to make, we would love to, but all of our schedules are packed full of stuff, and so we'd have to hire outside help to do it. Which is why stuff like the plushies are important because they help us fund some extra projects and keep editors like Jordan alive.
Mhm. Yeah, pretty much, and like that's the main thing. It's just like there's so much stuff we'd love to do, but man, it's also about like finding the right people. That's
Yeah.
a hard time too.
I mean, the thing is, like I'm seeing some good suggestions in chat about like something, like some videos and about the lore, or for example, like world building tips. Like I can still make those, but yeah, the question's going to be like the format. I'm not an animator, unfortunately, so
and it costs money to get animations.
yeah, so it's really a question of, do I shock people with the face reveal? Just go on
There's no
camera.
face reveal. You've done it already.
No, but it'd be, I don't know. I think it's weird to be on an animated channel, but seeing a non-animated dude on screen.
Yeah.
Unless I just I'll go the VTuber route.
But even then, we have to hire someone to make the model.
Well, that's
I
fine.
mean,
It's a lot cheaper than hand animated
This is
videos.
true.
why not
Yeah.
just dedicate some live streams to it? Like you would have Dingo or
Yeah.
I drawing in the background and stuff, and then you can just go over an entire class and stuff. And then that's what gets posted up.
We
Yeah,
could do that.
maybe.
If you wanted
But
it to be kind of a loose format.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the big thing is like if it has to be, or not has to be, but if people want it to be more like a library thing where they can go through a playlist and be like, oh, I'm stuck at this section of the module and I'm trying to find some information about it.
Mm.
So live streams might be hard for them to navigate through unless we literally just go like, all right, this is all about Bundarico or something.
Yeah. Another good option for that is to actually join the Discord as well, because we do have a section of the Discord dedicated to the campaign, and a lot of people will go in there with questions, looking for advice on how to change up a little piece of lore, or like what to do with a certain plot line, and everybody in the Discord is always really happy to help and pitch in.
Mm-hmm.
Even Felix.
Even Felix.
Ugh, this thing's gonna be so gnarly. It'll be great.
Do it.
Oh, the teeth.
Live action stop motion keyframing of myself. That's actually a fun idea. I'll just do puppets on a stick.
You should do a sock puppet.
Oh,
Like a
there we
sock
go.
Puppet, Felix.
Gotta get that sock puppet commission going.
I mean, I think we should. That would be fun. I want to talk about that with you because we could put you in a little DM outfit.
Oh my god, with like a sparkly hat.
Yeah, a little sparkly hat, and then like a little bit of a setup. Like you could easily just put like a fire, you could easily put like a stock photo of like a fire in the background. But at the same time, I'm a crafty bitch, so I would be like, what if we made you like a
Like a
fake
set.
fire? Yes, a set or something.
I mean, okay, chat is strongly voting for the sock puppet route, so I guess that's what we're gonna do.
We can
Oh my
try that
God.
next. Yeah.
All you'd
Right.
need is like a bunch of streamers and like a little tiny fan blowing up into the fireplace.
Huh, true.
Yeah.
The sock
Okay,
puppet seems like a good
tempting.
idea. That's a very low cost entry point to just make a little sock puppet guy.
Yeah, you just gotta get an editor, that's all.
Every video has to have a completely new style. So one I'll do sock puppet, another I'll do little like stick figures, and another Lego animation.
Do we not
I'm
just
sure
talk
Lego
about
animation is
downside?
super cheap.
I know. Just wanted to compliment and congratulate Fool's Gold Sands. I love every moment of it. No spoilers. Watch it for yourself. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you
I
liked
want
it.
to make a shout out to a comment that I saw on the video. So somebody bought a coffee time from us. I think they were something Rothar, remember? And they talked about how in their campaign that one of their players is Mr. Wizardly's kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they commented on the set because we were speculating like, oh, I wonder what they're like. I wonder what the players like. Like, they're a magical protagonist,
Ah!
which I think that is fan-fucking-tastic.
Oh,
I think
that is
that's
the perfect way to rebel against your dad.
I'm mad we never thought of that. That is so. I really want to know more about this campaign now.
That's exciting. That begs the question. How did Wizardly get a kid?
I guess they'll have to tell us.
That is for Wizardly to know and for no one to ever
Exactly.
find out. You
Yeah.
Yep.
can't even get a first name out of the guy. You think he's really gonna tell you about how he got his kid?
Yeah, I just made him.
He probably just made him.
No. He was getting so tired of adventurers fucking up his quests that he just decided to make a kid so they could do it for him.
Premium parenting right there. I'll just make a kid to do
Yeah.
all my chores for me.
He like robined the kid, like, hey, kid, you want like, I don't know, your parents to never have to work again? Alright, mister, sure! Alright, you belong to me now.
Yeah.
Jesus, this is getting.
There was a question earlier, specifically for artists. I think it was from Duck Loves Bread or something. If we could get character turnaround sheets for the Fool's Gold cast. I know that Dingo has the reference on her Twitter profile, but I don't think I've seen like full turnarounds.
The best
Well-
we could get to you is the turnaround sheets that I did for the minis.
Yeah, you have those.
Yeah.
We have those, but unfortunately, that's a huge time sink for us to make those
Mhm.
like
Huge
fresh.
mistake. Also, just like some of these characters. I'm not good at 3D.
Say again?
Worked out pretty good for the minis.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
like the
Yeah, the-
like I knew the struggle you'd have to go through when you got Sips's head. I was like, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Yeah, with that, he was one of the first ones that we did.
Yeah.
So
So
at
we
least
knew we had to hit hard, fast. Like,
I'll start off strong.
yeah.
But
Mhm.
yeah, his head, and then there was a really funny thing that happened where I made Gorthan and I sent it off to a modeler, and the modeler modeled Gorthan in a way that if you turn him around, his little ass cheeks are sticking out the bottom of his kilt. So I like
Which is the best.
The
Which is
modeler knew
the best.
exactly what they were doing, and they
They
were
were-
awesome for it.
they were awesome. We couldn't keep it just for
Wanted
reasons,
to.
but
Yeah,
it was
someone
like
asked me like, "What's your biggest regret with the campaign setting?" It's that.
yeah.
So we decided not to do the cheeks, and then we regretted it instantly later.
Mhm.
We're like, damn it! Why didn't we do it?
It'll live in for infamy in our hearts. Cheeks out
Thick
Gorthan.
Gorthan will live on forever.
Yep.
Well, cakeless if you can call that living.
Yeah.
With the biggest regrets.
Let's see.
What sound would the clapping of Mosney and Cheeks make? Sounds like banging rocks together.
Yeah.
It sounds like when you bang two flint rocks together.
Have you ever dropped
Jesus
a bag of
Christ.
gravel?
Also, for those who joined late, Dingo's drawing her mimic dragon.
So the dragon that can turn into all dragons.
The all
That's
dragon dragon.
terrifying. Yeah, the all dragon.
The all dragon.
Someone is curious what gives us our ideas. I mean, they asked Felix what inspired you for the Fool's Gold or what gives you ideas, but I'm also curious about you guys. For me, it's a lot of music. Like, music gives me a ton of ideas. But, Dingo, what about you?
I mean, I am in the same.
Music?
It's music, and then, I mean, I'm a huge I love world building, so I love looking at just what the world, our world has, and then just shift it and change it. Also, I've realized that I'm very an extreme world builder, as in I'll start huge and then I'll whittle it down.
Oh, interesting. I go from the ground up.
I know some people do the opposite, but I'm completely the opposite, where it's like, no, I do a huge scale of something, and then I will it down, trying to figure out how it works, like logically. But yeah, inspiration is like, I mean, we all inspire each other.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Avery, what about you?
If it's for D&D, then I'm usually inspired. I usually try to find what I think that my players will find fun. So I'll usually ask myself, like, I'll usually try to find something that you guys in particular will enjoy. If it's other content, usually if Dingo is basing everything about world building, I'm basing everything around characters. I'm like, I want to draw this character, I want this character to be here in this place, and I will build a setting and a plot around this character.
Yeah. Yeah, which makes sense. I mean, your characters are always awesome.
Thank you. And I'm also, of course, inspired by music and, like, you know, anime and video games and whatever makes me, like, angry in a fun way, in a creative way. Like, not in a spiteful way, in a damn it, I want to also be good way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, for music, I'm also keeping it themed. Like, I'll often, for example, the Fool's Gold campaign was Zelda and Dark Souls music. Like, pretty much I always had a song queued up. A little bit of Witcher in there as well. But
It was all Witcher for me. Every time you put on the Witcher soundtrack, I have fucking PTSD.
I literally had one song from Witcher.
I know, and you kept using it every time shit went down.
It's really good.
Ugh.
Isn't it like the Lishin or whatever?
No, I think it's just
The
called
Hags.
On the Hunt.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Oh, and the Hags
I have-
as well. The Crones.
I have Lishin PTSD for when they put it into Monster Hunter World, and I still haven't beat that fucker.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they make you take the weapon they give you. You can't use your weapons. You gotta use
Mhm.
the nerfed weapon.
Well, we gotta take care of that pretty soon then.
I don't think you can. I don't know if you can have friends with it. I guess we'll try.
We'll try.
It might be one of those. For me, in terms of characters, it really just depends on like what's piqued my interest at the moment that I'm creating it. So I guess as an example, when I was making Arena, it was a day before the campaign. I was watching Kamen Rider Wizard. I had JoJo Part 7 on the table. Boom, character. But like when we were playing the Fool's Gold off menu campaign with Dag, I was making Chinese food, and I'm like, you know what would be fun? A Szechuan chef. And you know, it just goes from there. It's even like weird shit. Like I was at the library, and I saw some Chinese mythology books, and I cracked it open, and what was it called? It was called like a Wolshu, which is like a fire rat. Like the whole myth is based around the fact that these rats are like always on fire, but you can use their fur to make like fireproof clothing.
Oh shit! It's like that's the thing that Inuyasha's cloak is made out of. It's kimono or something.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, well, I'm doing a one shot later. I'm gonna be a fire rat.
Hell yeah.
But when it comes to like world building or writing stories, it's very much what I think people would be invested in. And if I'm doing that for a D&D campaign, you very much like listen to your players and tailor it to that. So I've had people that I've played with that really like, you know, cosmic horror. So I read up on my Lovecraft and stuff like that, and I put them in a small fishing village.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense.
Mhm.
Like, I think all of us, we do tailor the experience to our players for sure. I mean, that's probably 99% of DMs, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
definitely
means...
Like, I think you want that, because you want your DM to be paying attention to your players and their sensibilities.
Yeah, but there's other approaches too. I mean, for example, we can't forget about a lot of people using adventure modules, right? You just kind of follow the adventure along. And I've met a few DMs who are just like, yeah, you know what? Here's kind of the adventure, and we'll see how you slot into this story. It's just kind of a different angle of approaching it.
Yeah, it's not wrong, but it's very much like why you do a session 0 and you talk things out to set your expectations.
Yeah, exactly.
Microvirus is asking who is here because I've been confused with Felix a few times too. So
Oh no.
yeah, we got Felix.
Hey.
Say hi. We got Dingo.
Yeah, I'm here.
We got Avery.
Hello.
And we got me, Carson. There we go.
Game Nerds just donated $10 saying, "Hey guys, love what y'all do. I'm planning to go to Gen Con this year for the second time. Will I see you there? I'll be bringing two of my sisters along and I have a cosplay in mind." So, unfortunately, no, we will not be at Gen Con this year. We're going to have to skip this year, and we will very likely be back next year.
Yeah, I was gonna make a big post about it, which I will. I will inform everyone.
Yeah, we were just waiting to confirm a couple final details, but yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I mean, I really would have loved to see your cosplay and meet you and your sisters, but unfortunately, we're not going to be there this year. But if you come next year, we'll meet you there.
Oh, drop pics on the Discord.
Yeah,
Yes,
true.
please.
Yeah, true. Or our socials or whatever. Just tag us.
Yes.
Ooh, Pointy Hat's here.
Hey, Antonio.
Antonio. Yeah, look, Antonio, this horrifying beast. Yeah. I'm drawing a mimic dragon.
Yeah.
It's from my campaign that I abandoned.
Stop abandoning it and get back to it. I want to fight this thing.
It's played that campaign since 2019. I don't fucking remember shit.
We'll just we'll reboot it.
Yeah. Oh, there's so much teeth on this guy, though.
More teeth.
I'm going to be adding more teeth. There's going to be more teeth, so... And I haven't even gotten to the tongues yet.
Oh.
That's an
I mean-
upsetting sentence.
Yeah.
That is such an ominous sentence, dude.
Yeah, I'm going to get to the tongues eventually.
When it walks around, it just goes like. Yeah.
And for anybody who didn't catch the beginning, Antonio Pointy Hat has organized, along with Jenny D, this Dragon Week, which is also Monster Week. So, yeah. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy seeing everybody else's content inspired by it. It's really cool. Thank you for doing that, Antonio, if you're still here.
Yeah, thank you. It's like all the more reasons to just like, have a stream, draw some fun stuff, and chat.
Yeah.
Oh, Game Nerd says it's fine. They met us last year. Okay, thank God.
Oh, yeah.
That's perfect.
We did meet so many sweethearts at Gen Con last year.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I was literally probably a week ago remembering the one cosplay we met of a girl. I think she was wearing her fursona. And they were wearing their fursona, and they had like a belt of like soda can pull tabs, and they were like, remember they were like orientated to be a chain.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
That was so rad.
Very smart.
Yeah,
Like-
it was really rad.
like a chainmail shirt out of pull tabs, or
No, like they'd made a chain out of pull tabs.
oh,
You have like sometimes like a chain on like your jeans or something like
yeah,
that. But it was made out of pull tabs. It actually looked really cool.
that's
They
sick.
also
Yeah.
layered them so it looked like a really thick chain.
Mm-hmm.
If
Yeah,
I remember
this is
too,
rad.
they also had that really rad, one of those really awesome fursuits where when they opened their mouth, the thing also opened their mouth. So like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. Regis is asking, is it okay to base my big bad evil guy's personality off of characters like Sephiroth and Victor from Arcane? Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely. But as usual, I would encourage you to try to make it your own.
Yeah, but that will be naturally because you put it in a different setting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They'll
Yeah.
naturally be something unique and different. And I mean, even with the characters I play, you can clearly see some inspiration from other characters.
Mhm.
Like even Sips. Sips has a lot of Inuyasha in him. And
You don't say.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, he's not Zenyatta?
I tried. I lasted 30 minutes trying
I
to
think
be
it's-
Zenyatta.
I think it's fine if you're really starting out and you really feel hesitant about acting, or maybe you're not so confident in your DMing. I think it's totally fine to take other characters and insert them into your campaign, because that'll create a stepping stone. They'll start out as just a caricature of this character for maybe 1 or 2 sessions. But what you're really doing is you're really getting yourself comfortable with character water wings.
Yeah.
And the more
Yeah.
you play with them, the more you're going to leave that behind, and they're going to become their own character. So I don't think there's anything wrong with it, especially if it makes you have fun and exercise that acting and creative juices. Then go for it.
Yeah,
Nothing
I mean,
wrong
they're
learning from the greats.
Yeah.
on top of that, you can base your stories in other worlds and still have a blast. There's tons of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon tabletop campaigns that go
Yeah.
on.
Well, don't we know it? Because we made a whole module of being like, hey, would you like to base your entire campaign in our setting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see Alan Wrench has donated $5. Hi, Alan.
Hey,
They
Ellen.
say, gonna miss you all at Gen Con this year. Loved seeing you guys the past few times, but it is what it is. Not going anywhere anytime soon. So next year it is. Yeah, hell yeah, we'll see you next
Yeah.
year.
Uzaru
Felix.
says, I was binging the Fool's Gold story before you went live. Oh, I'm sorry. We better turn off stream so they can get back
Yeah,
to
well,
it.
sorry, we'll let you get back to it.
You probably have 18 hours left?
Yeah.
Felix, the chat box on the live stream is kind of weird and wonky
Yeah.
as it's being
Okay.
displayed.
I
I
don't
tried
think
to
can
message
actually
you
go fix it.
discreetly. Oh, okay.
No,
I mean,
don't worry. I discreetly ignored your message because
Yeah,
I can't
thanks.
fix it right now.
Okay.
You'll just have to learn about the maps marketplace.
Yeah. For
Uh,
some reason.
Je- Bit of a lighthearted one. Jester Maker asks, favorite dinosaur?
Favorite dinosaur?
Favorite dinosaur?
Favorite
Oh, okay.
dinosaur.
I mean, T-Rex. Dibs on T-Rex. I literally named my distillery based on it, so...
Spinosaurus. I want that weird.
Which one?
Spinosaurus.
Hell yeah, Spinosaurus.
That weird ass dinosaur. Don't know whatever the fuck is up with him.
I like Plesiosaur. It's just Nessie.
Vibing.
He's just hanging out, doing his thing.
Yeah.
Dingo, you're scrunching up. That's a face. You're making quite a face. Would you please care to share your favorite dinosaur that you certainly don't hate? Because I know you actually hate dinosaurs. She keeps having nightmares about being eaten by dinosaurs.
Have never liked dinosaurs. I'm sorry.
You're really prejudiced right now.
I like my favorite dinosaur is a dead dinosaur.
Oh no.
Dingo just goes to the museum, looks at the fossil, and is like, yeah, you
Good.
better stay dead.
Yeah.
What if I
good.
found you one that reminded you of a really messed up chihuahua? You loved messed up chihuahuas.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess that I don't know if that would be a dinosaur. I think that would be some sort of mammal creature. So
What about those little dog-sized dinosaurs that only eat you if they're in a swarm?
no, I hate that. No, I hate them. No,
They just
they
nibble
scare
you.
the shit. No, all
It's like-
dinosaurs scare the shit out of me.
How
I hate
about-
them. I've never liked them.
How
I
about
love the
we just
fact,
say
too,
your-
that both of your best friends super love dinosaurs.
I know.
Yeah. How about we just say that your favorite dinosaur is a prehistoric frog? Because we know we had they were totally back there down there.
Mhm.
Some prehistoric froggy.
Yeah, I mean, I like prehistoric mammals. I'm cool with, even with the giant sloth. That thing is horrifying, but it's still
Mhm.
the thing's there.
What about the
Was it
giant
Megalotherium or
6-foot
something?
dragonfly?
The what?
The giant 6-foot dragonfly. Are you cool with
Yeah,
that?
the ones that are me
That's
sized.
not a mammal. That's a fucking
That's what
bug.
I'm just asking if you're cool
no,
with it.
no, nobody should be cool with that. I don't think anybody would be cool with that.
It might pick you up and fly away with you.
Or you can tame it and ride it for yourself.
Ooh, okay, come on, here we go. Rideable dragonfly, come on.
Yeah.
Make a
Well,
little
it's
saddle.
$10 dues saying,
Oh.
I'm trying to 3D print and then smith the Fool's Gold Sands weapons. And I'm just wondering, what is the size of the axe and wire parts, of course, meteor glaive? I'm printing Rooster's blades right now. Yeah, Avery, if you could please provide the exact millimeter dimensions.
Getting out my tape measure.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
Let me see. I would think that probably the chain would probably be about 1 inch thick, and then the size of the axe head is probably roughly maybe 10 inches at the narrow part that attaches to the chain, and we'll say about 12 to 12 and a half on the wide part, where it's just the blade part. How's that?
How long is the chain? Like around like 8 hot dogs or so?
I think it's gotta be probably 8 or 7 feet long, because I imagine it's gotta be yeah, probably about 8 to 7 feet.
Yeah, I would
Like
think.
8 feet.
Yeah, with because this is a 7-foot tall demon.
Yes.
So I'm assuming the blade is fucking massive.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's just like a big axe head. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's like I think Avery's pretty spot on that it's about like a foot. Like,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if you make that out of steel, it's gonna be heavy.
Yeah, I tried making one the other day, because, okay, so if anybody has seen the second OP for the Sands, at the very, very end, there's a run of like 15 seconds where Core and Rooster are using their weapons. And Core using that weapon is actually me rotoscoped, where I made myself a contraption with a sock and a string, and I swung it around my living room filming myself, and then used that as reference for Core, because there was no way I was going to be able to find the reference for the angle and shot I needed otherwise.
Beware the
So-
sock ninja.
Yeah, so at one point I tried making the glaive head out of foam, but it wasn't weighted right, so it didn't fly correctly, so I just like went to just like a dummy weight of just like a sock.
Mhm.
But I think, yeah, but like behind me I have somewhere I have the foam piece that I cut out for the blade head.
We have the best like reference photos that we use sometimes.
We
love
do,
that I
we-
get to share them with like the graphic novel behind the scenes stuff we've been posting up. I love that I get to share some of it.
There's a lot of time. There's there's a lot of selfies on my phone, but it's only because I need my reference of my hand doing things, like for shots of in the comic. It's the only
Someone
reason
uses your
why there's so
phone and
many.
it's all your own hands.
It's my picture. It's pictures of me like making weird claw hands towards my phone, like looking at the camera with just a dead face expression behind it. Like,
Mhm.
Duck Loves Bread has a question, and they ask, Can I make music a custom t-shirt with sips on it? I won't sell it or anything. I'm drawing my own design and using a make your own t-shirt website, so may I?"
Go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it. Yeah.
Show us.
We only
Yeah,
come
shut-
knocking if you start making millions of dollars. Then we're like, hey, maybe not.
Yeah, we use pretty much what Critical Role does, which is like you can even sell fan art and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, totally.
But as soon as it becomes like now you're encroaching on our space where it's like
Well, it's
now
like
we're
if you're
losing
turning
money.
it into a business,
Yeah.
it's like, well, you know.
If it's just a bit like, yeah, you're the Fool's Gold merch
Yeah.
business, then
Yeah.
it's a little different. But like my goal in life is to see fan art being sold at a convention
Yeah,
of Fool's Gold or something I've created. That has been my life's goal.
hell yeah.
I haven't reached it yet,
Oh,
but
we'll
one
get
day
there.
I will.
We'll get there.
just
Alan
make sure
Wrench
that
is
small back.
demanding. Alan Wrench is demanding you color this bad boy.
The what?
That you color this bad boy.
Well, I'm not done yet, but yeah.
Good.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how, yeah, if I don't finish it during stream, I might just finish it after.
Oh no, there's no if. Get on.
Yeah.
Well, how long were you planning on streaming for?
Just like an hour or
Okay.
it till she's done.
Exactly.
I
For
mean,
those who joined late, this is a mimic dragon, by the way.
yeah, anybody who's wondering what the fuck's with all the teeth, it's a mimic dragon. That's what we got going on right now. But usually what I do for streams is I usually finish the line art and then I'm done, you know?
Fair.
Colored TBD.
Where was I? Oh, I'm losing track. There's so many fucking teeth. I'm losing track what I was doing.
Oh, it was that tooth. Yeah, you got it.
No, it was this. It was fucking this. Don't trip me up.
Does the plushie cost US dollars or Canadian dollars? I think it's US dollars.
dollars.
It is
I think
US
it was,
dollars.
yeah.
There you go. It should tell you during checkout.
Yeah, should be orientated to your
Yeah.
country.
What level
Right.
is the party in the last animation? Dingo,
What?
what level were they in the last Full School episode? It's near the finale. They were pretty high level. I
Yeah,
think.
we're close to 10 or 11 at this point.
Mhm.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
think
would
the best-
wager 11.
The best
like-
way to tell is probably to look at what spells we were able to use.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I even gave you the guide when you were doing the fight scene. I think I told you it's like, yeah, we're like level 10, so you can use up to level 5 spells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is what I was giving you.
Yeah, because all of the spells, I think so. All the spells in this fight scene and in the other fight scene, where Sips is fighting, or where Gothi is fighting 100% Sips, they should all be spells that are like full D&D spells, and that Gothi should have been able to use. I think.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
I think I was pretty adamant about it.
I think we were both pretty detail oriented on that too.
Yeah, because it was just like, yeah, it's a way to really showcase what we could do at the time.
Yeah.
I think you missed.
Oh, that bucket. Giving me a hard time over here.
All right. Well then, Carson, what's your favorite spell?
What's my favorite spell?
Yeah.
Oh man, there's so many of them.
Give me one.
Well, I have to go Vicious Mockery, right?
Yes, you do. Damn right you do.
Literally, it's the power of using your words, but it can kill people.
No,
Like,
Vicious Mockery, I love it because it's so universal.
Oh,
It's just like-
absolutely.
as soon as someone whips it at the table, it's a good time.
It's just a yo mama joke that can kill.
Well, and the best part is that I feel like at the best tables, you're forced to actually mock. You're supposed to like actually whip up an insult.
Oh yeah, there's definitely people who are they could actually kill.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Well, and like
wait.
if you're not prepared, it's like I cast Vicious Mockery. Okay, what do you say? You look like you didn't shower this morning.
Yeah, it's like roll with disadvantage.
Yeah, that would be definitely how we would do it.
Yeah.
Ducks with bread is demanding that I poke you, so. Huh. Yeah.
How about you, Avery? What's your favorite spell?
There's so many of them.
Updraft?
I use updraft so often in Sans.
What,
Yeah.
Oh,
Saved
What's
our
up, Brad?
asses so many
somebody
goddamn
saved their
times.
asses. Oh, I wish I could talk about one specific moment in Sans where I used a very nasty spell that I was like, oh boy.
Next
won't-
time on Fool's Gold
I
Sand.
won't explain the entire setting, but basically something happened. A guy was attacking Core, and I had an opportunity to do something. And Core like looked at the guy and he was like, "You're not gonna like this." And he was correct. The guy did not like it. But I probably Anti-Life Shell is pretty good because that one's like a real good one. That one stayed in my brain for Gothi.
That's a game changer when that spell comes out, because it changes the entire battlefield. If used right. I mean, they could just try to ignore you, but typically it's hard to ignore when you have a spellcasting druid up in your face.
Yes. I know that we also made one for the module. I think it was Floral Deluge for Gothi, which basically I think it's an area of effect one that causes different status effects. I have to read up on it again.
Mm.
I've also seen a lot of people commenting on how they like Mr. Wizardly's Uno Reverse.
That's my favorite, actually,
spell.
in the book. Yeah, because it's like they have counterspell, but it's not like an actual like counter spell like Uno Reverse. Like it's so much more fun.
Would you say that if a player whips out the Uno Reverse card at the table, they can cast it for free?
I'd allow that.
But they
On
only do it
the
once, because then they
Yeah.
just have it in their wallet.
I would treat it as a
Yeah.
scroll.
yeah, on the animated spell card I made for Wizardly, there's a single frame where the Uno Reverse symbol, or at least like a fudged version of the Uno Reverse symbol, pops up. So it's like it was that's how it's always been canonly. Is the Uno reverse spell basically?
Oh. I see Edward saying, a funny, sad thing, my Fool's Gold game tonight got cancelled because a player isn't feeling good. Oh.
Aw.
Aw.
Well, then you
Well,
hang out
we're
with us.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Mhm.
Ignore them, hang out with us instead. Also, Kryptonite Gamer donated £20.
Wow.
And
Whoa.
wrote, teleports behind, slips cash in your pocket, runs away.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, you gotta say it in a British accent. They donated £.
Thank you very much.
There we
There you
go. I hope that was British enough for you.
You kind of
Not
almost
the
sound like
tip of my
Ringo.
hat.
And Zanny's here. Heyo.
Hey!
Can we get a round of potatoes thrown at Zanny, please? Do your thing, chat.
Hey, no.
Can they throw potatoes in YouTube?
Oh, you're about
Yeah.
to see it.
You're about to see
Because there's always like a 5-second delay before it reaches chat. There
Oh,
we go.
there we go.
They're coming. Yeah.
There they are.
That seems like a tongue.
Gonna make Zanny regret joining. But Dingo, did you say your favorite spell yet?
Favorite spell.
I'm guessing it's something with chaos magic.
I'm guessing it's something with lightning.
Well,
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
I mean, yeah, it kind of depends on the character because there's a lot of characters that any casting character always has their favorite, one that they use the most. Like for Sipsuf, obviously it was electricity, which of course I had a lot of fun with, but I also really like the knife storm one.
Oh,
he
Knife
did.
Storm. Or
Knife
yeah,
Storm.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I forget, Knife Storm or Blade Storm. That's a
Yeah,
good
I
one.
really like that.
Cloud of Knives. Cloud of Knives is what it's called.
Cloud of
Mhm.
Knife. There's also one spell that I just think is really neat, which is it's a 3.5 spell, and essentially you create a crystal from somebody's mind and memory and rip it out of their head, and then you
Ooh.
have that memory in your hand.
Oh, isn't it just called Memory Shard? Or something like that. That's actually a really cool and gnarly spell.
It's a very because it does actually a lot of damage.
It does a lot of damage to those.
But I love that idea of just like you go up to someone and you're like, that memory is mine now, and then you can take it and they forget, and it also does a lot of damage. So it's like, oof.
I should use that more on you guys.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, if you find it, I'll use it.
Okay.
There was a spell, I remember telling you guys about this one a couple weeks ago. There's a spell that allows you to walk into a mirror and basically enter into like this mirror world where you can travel or see through any other mirror that is attached to this mirror world. And the spell only specifies that like mirrors of like that belong to someone of great importance or mirrors that are in a place of great importance are likely like connected to this world.
Yeah.
Which I'm reading this and I'm like, this is so OP and like, what the fuck? And then I get to the very bottom of it. At the very bottom of the spell, it says, every mirror world, when you step through it, there's a like a doppelganger of you, like a mirror version of you in this world, and they will attempt to kill you and take your place. And it's like, oh, there it is. That's why this spell was so ridiculously OP.
I love that spell so much.
That's gotta be a homebrew. I cannot see that possibly being like a standard one. It's got way too much wiggle room in it.
Did
That
you
could
find it in
be-
the spell app?
Sorry?
Did you get it
found
from
it-
the spell app?
Yeah, from yours, yeah.
Then it's official.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That could be really fun to roleplay, though. Like, let's say the doppelganger wins and takes over.
Yeah.
Yeah. that's
Do you
I'm not willing to
get to
risk that.
still play your character, but you have to roleplay it as the doppelganger?
I am not willing to risk that.
Also, we got Ink in chat. Hey, oh!
Hi.
Hey!
Hey, Dinger, do you want to hear a fun fact?
What?
The current total runtime of all the Fool's Gold videos is 582 minutes, or 9 hours, 42 minutes, and 11 seconds.
Shit, is that including all the little video, like the?
Mines.
I don't know, they didn't say.
Okay, well that's still in.
It's probably just the episodes.
So then that means that every year, so divide that by 7. So I was doing close to like an hour and X something every year
Yeah.
of animation.
Also, thank you, Shisarin. Hang on, Shisarin? Shisarin. I'm gonna say that's correct. For donating $2. Just a bunch of potatoes. Signed, the
Yay.
local werewolf druid. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
And so earlier when we were talking about favorite spells, the Tony 458 recommended choke person. So this is a spell we can all cast in our everyday lives.
Yeah, you could just do that whenever you want.
But the fun fact is if you declare it before you do it, you just walk up to your friend and say choke person. They're like, what? And then choke them out. It's like the was it the muscle wizard casting fist.
Yeah. Alright, I'm getting close.
Nice. I'm trying to think what my favorite spell would be. Because the mirror dimension, once I heard about it, it's actually really cool. But, yeah, don't want to be lame and just say fireball, because to be honest, fireball is a great spell. It's like always spreads chaos. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, and it's great for utility too. You know, you need to wipe out a bunch of people. Fireball. You need to light that torch, but it's far away. Fireball.
Right? Exactly. Actually,
with the-
okay. I really like illusion spells. Like, I really like, like major image, minor image, and stuff like that, because it's the single most creative spell you can have. Like when I played an illusionist, and you just change the battlefield, right?
Oh yeah.
Unless they interact with it or like examine it, it's just you just declare it to be true. Like if you say there's a wall there now, unless they specifically go examine it or they interact with it or something like that, that's just a fact now. There's a wall there. So it's nuts. It's way too powerful.
I remember I was playing a bard that specialized in like support and illusion stuff, and every time we were in like a big fight, I would cast major image, create a giant stage, and then blast like the battle music that inspires everyone.
Nice.
Just as like not just as flavor, but also like if they tried to jump on the stage, they couldn't because they go through it.
Hantum was asking, Felix, what do you think about enemy spellcasters have an option for the same spells as the NPC or as the PCs, like Silvery Barbs, Counterspell, etc.? Okay, well, first of all, Silvery Barbs is banned at my table, so I can't really comment on that. But other
Why?
than that, yeah. Oh, because it's just an undoer of crits. Like if you get a nat 20, like okay, if I get a nat 20 to hit you, you can, like if you're a spellcaster, I think it was a bard or just like sorcerer, but basically you just say Silvery Barbs and then have to re-roll for a lower number. Like it's not going to be a crit. It is the stupidest spell I've ever heard of.
Yeah, it's also funny because I think if any of us had it, we wouldn't use it.
No,
we never would.
No, because we love crits too much, even if it's against us.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
we let our enemies have crits on us, which is
Yeah,
not.
we want.
Didn't they take that? They got rid of that for 5e, right?
I think for 5.5, but I forget if that was an early release. Like I have to double check. But yeah, it's just like a lame spell. We live for the critical failures and successes.
Well, 'cause
but
it kind of heightens the mood in general.
Yeah, exactly. But also to just answer your questions, all my enemies have all their abilities. So, like, I'll counterspell someone, I don't care.
Yep.
But I'd rather use Wizardly's Uno Reverse card, because it's even funnier. Who would win in a fight between you all?
Like in person?
Like in person?
Yeah,
I mean,
asking the important questions.
I feel like I'm pretty sure you could the shit out of me.
Like, this is quickly
So
turning into
we're
one of
implying that
those.
Felix could beat his wife.
Yeah, is that what? Yeah.
You just wanted. They're gonna soundbite this. It's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
Felix can't beat up his wife.
I'm gonna get canceled next week. Oh wait, and Ink says it's a level 1 slot. Silvery Barbs is like a spell that everybody has, basically.
Oh jeez.
Aw.
No, gross.
Yeah, fuck
Should
that.
be level 9.
That's true. To alter the world like that should be a level 9.
Well, it's basically probability manipulation.
Ink just said, I've seen Felix beat multiple men in a row. Okay, hang on.
So the soundbite is going to be Felix have beat multiple men in row.
And his,
It was
and
arm
his wife.
wrestling. It's different.
Yeah, that's true. He did beat people in arm wrestling. I
You
think that was
you
Gen Con.
you beat so many people in arm wrestling that you had like you were defeating a bunch of our friends, and then random people who we didn't even know who just like came over and were like, okay, us next.
There's like a queue of people at the end. Yeah.
He kept beating them too.
Oh, I did.
You tied
Oh,
at the
I
very
really
last
did.
one.
Yeah, the very last one because I'm like 7 matches in. Like, give me a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he was the first, I might have had a chance. Like,
I think
would
you would
like
have
to
taken
rematch
him easy
him one day.
if he was the first, yeah.
Yeah, but it was fun. That was a lot of fun.
That's okay. I defeated everyone at Jenga.
Yeah. Bye, Slinky.
Bye,
See you next
Slinky.
I...
Bye.
Yeah, I remember when we were doing swordsmanship, once you started half swording, I started having problems with you.
Yeah.
Well, he's got the range. Like
I do have the range.
He's
Mhm.
I do remember though when I was you're fighting with a Zweilander and I'm fighting with a short sword and buckler, and I would get in on your space real quick though, and that would always spook you.
Yeah. Yeah. As soon as I lose my range, I get uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, well my tactic was trying to make sure the tip of your sword would go straight into the ground.
Yes, that actually worked really well. Yeah.
Mhm.
Hang on, I got the name right. The Akashic Records donated $20 saying thank you for the amazing work. Keep being awesome, y'all.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
And Darkness and Dragons donated $2 saying how may I join Dragon Week and when does it end? Potato.
It is from the 21st to the 25th, so this week. And essentially it's like anybody who creates things or wants to create things, you just create something around a dragon, and then I would tag, I would do things like hashtag Dragon Week or Monster Week. You can also tag Ginny D or Antonio.
Yeah.
Pointy hat.
Use the hashtag tag people and just create some cool stuff. Cool monsters, cool dragons.
Yeah.
And if you are a dragon, you just have to be on camera.
Yeah, you're good.
Yep.
Yeah. But it's to help promote and cross promote to other creators.
Yeah, it's essentially a chance for everybody to just show off some of their cool stuff and share with each other.
Yeah, I guess, Chad, just in case you didn't know, when we did swordsmanship, Avery, Gothi's player, used sword and buckler. Felix has his ancestral Zweihander. And I used 2 cutlasses. And Dingo drew us.
Well, I did a rapier for a bit,
You did for a little bit.
but
Yeah.
I just didn't. I have just recently realized this week that I cannot do rules, I guess, is a thing, but as in like certain steps. Like I had that hard time with karate. I did karate for like 6 years. Dancing, anything that's like you have to have your foot in a certain position, you gotta have your arm up in a certain position. I just can't seem to do it. My brain doesn't function like that. So
Yeah.
Not out of
just never
spite.
been able.
No.
Mhm.
We interrupt this program for a very important question. Avery,
But
what is Core's texture? Is he fluffy? Is he fleshy? Is he moist? What is he?
Oh.
okay,
Damn,
Jesus.
damn.
I added the moist myself, but
Well, it is the
hard
desert.
question. He's not fluffy. I don't know. I think he probably just has like you touch him, it's skin texture. I
is
don't
it
think
like
he.
like normal kind of like human skin texture, or like do demons have like really coarse skin,
Like a reptile.
like a shark?
Maybe it's like. Maybe it's like. I think it's still human. Like I think it's still like that skin texture. I think that's how it is. It's probably just a little bit like thicker, or maybe a little bit coarser. Like somebody who has like really rough hands, maybe like
yeah,
that.
I'm picturing it like a craftsman's hands, kind of. They have that
Yeah.
thicker skin on there. Like it's not
Yeah.
all calloused, but yeah, I
No.
think it's tough because, I mean, God, it's from the abyss. They're all tough down there.
Yeah, if they didn't start out that way, they definitely after a couple months of fighting and training, they would get that callousy hands. He is cold to the touch though, like not like icy cold, but like I would describe it as being like if you were to just kind of stick your hand inside of a fridge.
He's
Like
just always a cool guy.
he's a cool dude.
Yeah.
I don't know why I
You guys have
decided.
a-
I don't know why I decided that he had to be like ambiently cold all the time. I just thought it would be cool.
I'm glad you did. It is cool.
Yeah.
What was I just gonna say? Oh, Katori asked, do you guys have any tips on starting social media accounts? Hey, if you figure it out, please message us.
Oh yeah, it's a crapshoot.
I think you just
Yeah.
gotta do it to be consistent. That's the most important thing is stay on it all the time. Like not like I don't mean like stay on it all the time. I mean like you gotta keep doing it. It's a commitment.
Seinfeld actually had a sort of process called Don't Break the Chain, where you schedule doing something at specific times every week, and you keep doing them on that time, and eventually you'll get to the point where like you'll want to skip a day, but you won't want to break the chain, so your body will make you do it.
Seinfeld?
Yeah, Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh, the guy. I thought you meant from the TV show.
No, not well. The TV show based on the guy.
Yeah, but did they say this in?
No.
the TV show?
The
Okay.
guy that Seinfeld is based on
Yes.
said that.
Okay. Because if they're giving me, I'm not taking any fucking advice from the sitcom Seinfeld.
No. Though I hope we can all live like Kramer.
Yeah.
Without
Dingo,
consequences.
did you have any social media advice, being the most successful one here by far?
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, consistency. Research hashtags. Every social media is different. There are websites that do actually tell you what hashtag reaches how many people. And that's a really good tool. I've just come across that. So the other thing would be just try to reach as many accounts as possible. As in like when I started comics, I was on everything. I was on Facebook, I was on Instagram, I was on, every single social media I could possibly get my hands on, along with every website that was around the thing I was doing, which was comics. So I was posting it everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. And it sucks because it's a lot, but eventually it just becomes like, okay, I'm spending half an hour every time I post something to do the social media stuff. So, yeah, unfortunately, since I started YouTube, it kind of degraded a bit because I was just like, I just want to animate. I don't want to post shit all the time. But now I've just come back over the other side being like, now I'm posting fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that consistency is really important. Speaking of consistency, someone's asking, how's the marriage going? I don't know, Dingo, you tell me. Hey, what? Honey,
What?
how's the marriage going?
You tell me, honey.
Answer the question.
Mommy, Daddy, stop fighting.
Yeah, it's funny because it's just like, it's exactly, nothing changed.
Well, the only thing is
We got
that...
rings.
Okay, we got cool rings.
We got cool rings now.
And we continue to threaten each other with divorce about once a day.
Yeah, that's our joke now.
Literally on the drive from the church to the venue, she was threatening me with divorce.
It's because you played a song I didn't want to listen
I
to.
played We Are Number One.
Yeah, and I don't want to listen to it.
It's a great song.
I didn't want to listen to it.
Come on, We Are Number One Living Tombstone remix. Let's go.
Yeah. But yeah, it's funny. We've been together for so long. But it's just like, we were married at year 6.
I mean, we were like a year 1. I'm just like, I'm gonna marry this girl.
I knew you were.
She
You
wouldn't
told
believe me at the
You
time.
told
Oh, I
me
told
the
you I'd
fir-
marry you.
It
Yeah.
was the first month.
Yeah.
First month we were together. It's like, I'll marry you. And of course, I was like, that scared some shit out of me.
Little did she know.
Little didn't, yeah.
Felix won this one.
Yeah.
Nah, man, she's a keeper. I knew that. Man, you know what's funny? There's cliffhanger rage bleeding into the chat today.
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
When is there not?
Yeah, well, like usually it doesn't bleed over into the live streams, but there's multiple people being just like this should be a felony. Like, what is with that cliffhanger?
90%
Why?
of the comments on that YouTube video are people being like, Dingo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Because you gave him like 4 fucking cliffhangers.
It was funny because I didn't realize it until people had commented on it.
You
Like,
didn't realize.
She just
No.
does this. She just does
She's just
this,
an
like in her
autopilot.
sleep, guys. She
Yeah.
didn't mean to do it.
well, it's mostly because like I just thought of the final cliffhanger, which is of course the Gothy and Godric scene. That was the cliffhanger, and the people are like, "There's 4 cliffhangers," and I was like counting on my hands. I'm like, "Oh yeah, you're right. There's 4."
Yeah.
It was funny though, because when you and I were working on the animation, you were talking to me about wanting everything to be able to line up to this ending. So it's like you did always know that there was going to be that all of these were going to end that way. It just didn't click into your brain that these were technically all cliffhangers.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I guess my brain just didn't click that it was like, oh, okay, yeah, no, you're right. It's 4 cliffhangers. Because I always just think of the last second as the cliffhanger.
Yeah, no, it was the whole experience.
Yeah, it's the full experience, baby.
I think you're ready for color.
Yeah, I think so. See,
Because remember, Alan demands color.
yeah, so what I'll do, this shouldn't take me long because it's really just one color.
It's just flesh colored.
It's just, oh god.
no!
Oh god.
Slap the skin texture on
add,
it.
I fucking add hair.
Oh,
God.
Don't even
Okay,
go
but-
there.
Legit, I did always picture this thing as just being flesh colored.
Oh, okay. No, I always pictured it like that dark purpley black.
Yeah, the black
Because
kind
of
stuff.
mimics.
Right, yeah, they are that
Mm.
color.
Like the goo. And then when in the campaign, remember the Mimi, like the mimics, which were all called Mimis, was they were kind of like, they were like black and purple, so.
My brain just defaulted to the worst option.
Yeah, you just,
yeah.
yeah, you just,
You know what
I
we
was just-
think
let's
was-
just make this
yeah,
worse.
That's fair enough.
yeah.
Yeah, so that face has to have a goatee now.
I did make the teeth cube for Halloween.
Oh yeah, that was horrible.
Oh,
I
man.
loved it.
I have a teeth cube.
God, I will never forget Felix's shark mouth that we had to reach into.
Physically, we had to. Like, not in, like, roleplay of the mind. No, Felix had made a maw.
Yeah, for like a Halloween episode, I made like an actual like prop, like a slimy maw they had to reach into to get a, I think it was a cryptex you guys had to pull out of it to solve a puzzle.
I wonder if I
That's
still
really
have the
fun.
picture of it.
I definitely do, yeah.
Yeah, we definitely, we still
You still have it in your house,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
still
in
have
our
the actual
house.
thing. Yeah, I'm not throwing that out.
Yeah, it's
It's probably dried up by now, but
oh, it's absolutely.
Oh yeah, it's
But he also put in, you like suspended
what's it called?
licorice.
Licorice.
Yeah.
Thin licorices,
What-
not
what do
the
you- what do you
not the
call
thicker
them?
ones.
The-
but
the
red vines,
I know they like, pull them apart.
oh,
It's like your favorite candy. What's it called?
I don't know.
like live wires.
No.
Oh, it's like licorice strings that you pull apart.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
really disgusting, but yeah, they're perfect for this kind of horrible thing.
But yeah, it was an interesting experience. A bonding experience.
Bonding experience.
We were never the same.
Yeah, really, you know your friends when you have group trauma.
Twizzlers. Thank you, Tavi got a Twizzlers. That's what I put in there.
Okay. Yeah, we should have gotten that. Yeah, they're like Twizzlers is a brand though, not the name of the like kind of type of candy.
Yeah,
No, but I literally bought Twizzlers.
I know, but like the ones you can pull apart. That's the
Yeah, there are ones that like it's a solid thing of licorice, but you can pull it like a cheese string.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Twizzlers.
No, but no, Felix.
Yeah, it's a
Twizzlers,
type of
Twizzlers
Twizzlers.
is the brand. Like that's like saying you bought McDonald's. It's like, okay, but what did you buy from McDonald's?
Yeah,
Like they have different products under the brand name Twizzlers.
right.
Oh, you just fucking
full
worthless.
education.
See, I just care so little about licorice. It's in one ear, out the other.
Yeah, yeah.
One day for
That's
my
fine.
campaign, I'm gonna make you eat black licorice.
I mean, that's why my character will commit seppuku.
Well,
Black licorice is good.
ugh,
Oh,
Ugh.
oh, get out.
No, I love it.
ugh.
Like
black
it's
licorice
the
good.
candy that you can buy that no one else will touch.
Yeah, 'cause it's disgusting.
That's why I also like glossettes, because none of you other guys like them, so I just get to eat the entire thing and don't have to worry about sharing.
Ugh.
Saying black licorice tastes good should be politically incorrect.
You get me canceled for liking black licorice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
Absolutely.
my con stat is just higher than yours.
Yeah, well, I know mine is higher than theirs, so like.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were always getting the worst, like, colds and flus, and she's like, nah, I'm good. Had, like, a bit of a sore throat today. It's like, God damn it. Wait, I'm
I
glad-
either have a really high con score or I'm a typhoid Mary and I keep giving it to you and I just
Mhm.
never like we don't know what it is.
Let's go with the second one. I like that better.
The zombie apocalypse is gonna
Typhoid
happen,
Avery.
and Avery is gonna be
Typhoid Avery.
patient zero.
Yeah. Man. You know, to be fair, I should point out Alan is not demanding that it has to be
I'm
colored.
just finishing it. Calm down.
She says to take your time.
Also, this is just gonna be like the rough of it. I'm not gonna like do all the shading and shit on it. This is just gonna be flat.
Boo!
Flat colors. Is this the non-artist?
I need this to be fully rendered, like a Rembrandt.
Yeah, can't you do that? Like, can't you just like upload render?
Yeah. Can control render on your keyboard?
Yeah. Please.
Control render. Control render. We need a Felix art stream? No, you don't.
I think we do.
I think we do.
I mean,
We
I
should-
can use different mediums. Maybe I'll use clay, or I'll use like a character creator from a game or something.
That'd be a great idea for a charity stream is making Felix draw. Everyone
Yeah.
will feel compelled to donate from by
Yeah,
watching
like
you suffer.
$500 and Felix draws during stream.
You know, I was very close this year to drawing and animating and releasing a video without telling Dingo, titled like Fool's Gold episode or something like that, but it's just me drawing like stickmen.
Thing is, he knows I hate surprises.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
So.
Dingo
Felix
versus
upload-
Felix challenge? That's not a challenge. It's a massacre. That's like putting me up in town square and like throw tomatoes at me and whatnot. Mark, I'm going to be DMing a campaign, so do you think it would be too immersion breaking to have a talking dragon named Steve? And I don't mean a dragonborn, just a dragon that can talk. And dragons talk.
Yeah, they talk.
We
Who's ever had a dragon that
talking
doesn't
dragon
talk?
meet. What was his name? It wasn't Steven, it was you remember the grandpa one from the campaign that we don't talk about? This
There was one. Wasn't there Banny here?
Harvey.
Harvey!
Oh, Harvey.
Oh yeah.
We had a bunch of
Harvey.
talking dragons.
yeah, we got lots of chocolate dragons.
Yeah.
Harvey's great. Which is in the module. Harvey's in the module.
True.
Yeah,
Harvey's
he's
in the module.
he's Generisa's familiar.
Yep. The Soul Prowler sure did. It sure did.
Yeah, yeah.
More than
They
you would
do.
have liked.
It never shuts up.
Imagine making a black licorice dragon.
That's kind of what I'm
tasty.
doing right
It's just like, it doesn't have any gold, it's just laying on a pile of salt.
now.
It's okay. Salted black licorice is a step too
Yeah,
far.
no.
There are limits to my depravity.
Alright. Okay.
In order to defeat this dragon, you had to have taken the enjoys black licorice feat, only available during character creation. Otherwise, it's invincible.
Dingo, do you think Rooster would like black licorice?
Rooster likes pretty much everything, so I can't see him not liking it, to be honest. Like he'll eat anything.
Yeah, but black licorice kind of tastes like sadness.
Well, not for him. He eats
He likes
sand.
alcohol.
Oh, okay, he likes
He eats sand and rocks.
Yeah, okay, the bar is pretty low.
Yeah,
That's on me.
yeah.
I think Cord eats black licorice because I think we made this joke about black licorice being from the abyss.
Yeah.
Yes, we did, yeah. Canonically, it's from the
It's not
abyss.
coming back to me now.
Yeah, there you go.
Rooster has a goat stomach, yeah.
He's a shark stomach.
Yeah, true.
He's definitely eaten a license plate.
There's a boot in there somewhere.
As soon as they invent a license plate, there's one with a bite ticket.
Yeah.
on it.
Oh, you know, as soon as it's brand new, he's like, I gotta try that. He's just gonna be immediately eating it.
I'm going to make a system of registering cards. Here's the first. Why is there a bite in it?
Dingo, I got a question.
Yeah.
Will we ever get to see cameos or scenes of any characters that went missing in action by the time we are at the final episode of Fool's Gold? It'd be nice to see them once more.
Missing in action.
Like, wizardly, I think they mean.
Oh,
Let's see what they're up to.
Fuck it.
right.
I mean, I guess it would be spoilers to say
yeah, I
what.
think there'd be spoilers for
I guess, yeah, we might have to spoiler
All-
this question.
All things shall be revealed
There you
at
go.
the end of Fool's Gold. So you will.
If you want to learn more, watch the anime.
Yeah.
Hey, Carson,
Yeah.
what's Arena's favorite ice cream flavor?
What's Arena's favorite ice cream flavor?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question. Because, like,
Same for Core, too, by the way, so you can already think of your answer.
okay. I feel like with Arena, she would like something that's, like, well crafted, something that's, like, high end that you couldn't find anywhere else. Arena's favorite ice cream would be, like, on the corner of Harpy and Phoenix at the little ice cream boutique in Kylandria that's only open on Tuesdays and alternating Wednesdays. And it's just whatever they're serving that particular day that they never serve again.
It's funny, like, I was trying to picture what the answer would be, and I totally went the wrong direction in my head, because I'm like, there's probably one called, like, Sparkly Unicorn Vomit, and that's the one, because it just has all the colors. But
Well, that's
actually,
Rooster's pick.
that's
Oh.
Rooster's pick,
Yeah,
yeah, because actually
absolutely.
that's Arena really well, that she goes just for the most niche one she can possibly find.
And then
Oh,
she's
absolutely. And
like, you gotta know about it. if you
yeah, well,
want
because,
it."
like,
Yeah.
I
It all goes
had
on
a
her
chance to
Instagram,
think
too.
about this because Arena was taking Abby on ice cream date in Kylandria. So
Ooh.
yeah, so I was like, okay, well, what would the place be? And yeah,
very true.
they're only open very short periods of time, and they never have the same flavor twice.
Yeah. Wonder what Abby would have gotten. Black licorice.
Vanilla.
Peach.
Peach? Oh, peach is pretty good.
Peach.
Yeah, the peach sorbet.
Aw.
Well, so what about Core? I mean, he's kind of like the ice cream man.
I think it's gotta be
Snow cone
bubblegum.
man. Bubblegum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like blueberry.
hmm
Yeah. Blueberry bubblegum. There we go. What about Rooster?
Rooster would do everything, and then
Like he just
He'd
adds
throw up.
one scoop of each?
yeah, a scoop of each.
And all the
And then-
mix-ins.
Yeah, with all the mix-ins, and then
Genies.
Sips would do. I think we talked about that. He's a fruit guy. He loves fruit, and so anything that's fruity, he'd love. I know that we talked about him liking cherries a lot.
Oh yeah.
Not banana.
Yeah, I mean, he does like bananas, but he doesn't do it because he
Yeah,
He
you
never
won't admit
orders
to
it when there's
he
friends
never
around.
orders it. He'll never order it, but
Just
Yeah.
imagine Sips in like a cloak, sneaking up on the ice cream store just as it's about to close. It's like, guy banana.
well, no, he sends sneeze
You got
in
the
there.
goods.
He like sends sneeze in there.
He just
And-
steals it. Let's be honest.
Yeah, sneeze. Yeah, that's true. Sips would just steal it.
He orders a strawberry ice cream and sleight of hands a banana with red food dye.
Yeah.
One of his favorite foods would probably be like a strawberry banana milkshake, but he thinks it's just strawberry because God, he doesn't tell him that she keeps putting banana in it.
Yeah.
Man, I love
First
strawberry
potassium.
milkshakes, but only gothies.
Yeah, weird. He's got to eat his potassium.
Okay.
Sneezes his banana guy.
Yeah, he's banana.
Let me call up my banana man.
Banana Dan.
It's looking cool, Dingo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's shaping up. Now
We'll
for
see.
the shading.
No. Do you know how many fucking teeth I'm gonna have to go through? Also,
You drew this thing, not me.
I
Would you-
know, but that doesn't mean I have to accept it.
Would you consider making the teeth like off-white, or are you gonna keep them as
Yeah,
a
of
quick-
course.
Oh, okay.
I'm just prepared. I'm not prepared to select all these fucking teeth. because I have to go through all of these fucking teeth. I'll do the eyeballs right now because I just want to see what the eyeball color could be.
Yeah.
But other than that, the teeth will definitely be an off-white different because I'm not gonna do just blasting white in your face.
I think the eyes should be yellow to contrast with all the purple.
Yeah, I was thinking of like a yellow orange or something like that.
Mm.
Or bright fucking pink.
Yeah.
The eyes should be like toxic green. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yellow over purple would be cool. All right, yeah, some good options.
Good shit.
Someone says the cavities on this thing gotta be crazy. It's like, I think that's actually a mimic power, as their teeth are just invincible.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, you know what it is? They have shark teeth. They just regrow instantly.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, totally.
It would have been cool if they were just invincible, though. Like, imagine a black market where people just, like, rich people replace their teeth with mimic teeth.
Oh, okay, that's actually kind of a neat hook.
That would be an interesting, neat hook because you think it would actually start to grow and then go into their brain and they become a mimic. That'd be
Mhm.
cool.
Oh, okay, damn, that's a good plot.
Yeah.
There you go, you guys get that for free.
Yeah.
You get that one for free.
So that's, well, who was it? I think it was Kazukuda. I think you deserve all the credit for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Mimic zombies, yeah. God, yeah, mimic zombies would be awful because like you're just trying to hide and shelter, get away from zombies, but like the coffee cup could just be a zombie. Like it just takes it to a whole other like shitty level.
Yep.
And do you turn
Paranoia
into a
with
mimic
zombies.
zombie or just a zombie if you get bitten?
No, like if you get bitten, you just turn into like a mimic chair or something like that.
What if you get bitten, you just turn into the object, but you're still sentient?
Ugh.
That would be horrible.
Ugh. That's just like that fucking episode of Goosebumps where the person turns into a puppet. I hate that episode. I can't stand that episode. It freaked me out so much as a kid, and I was like, people can do that? And then, of course, I just, like, freaked out whenever I looked at, like, a toy or something, being like, are you a person? Were you a person? I had a big existential crisis at 7.
And Dingo never went to a Toys R Us again.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely treated my stuffies with respect after that.
Oh, absolutely. If you didn't after Toy Story, you would after Goosebumps.
Antonio says if you get bitten in the game, you get bitten in real life.
Oh, man.
Hey, we got some critique from chat. Serenity M16 says Stingo still hasn't fixed that one tooth by the chest mouth.
Shush.
No! Fix the tooth! I see it from
This
here.
is Gorthan's face all over again.
You know, everybody's jumping in on it, saying, fix the tooth!
Never.
Tooth by the chest mouth.
It's like you have the chest mouth, and you just go like 3 teeth to the right. It's like with a
Oh,
scar.
I see it. Yeah,
connects.
yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, I haven't filled it.
Like, he was like, oh, that one? Yeah, I'm not gonna fix it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Why are
did
you
I-
like this?
Were you here when I talked about how I have a problem with rules? Yeah. Problem with authority. That's why my career is the way it is.
Yeah, I mean, like, gestures
Give me
to
one
sips.
sec, sorry.
Yeah, or just Rooster.
True.
Like, every character I have, in some way, shape, or form, has to doesn't follow rules. The only one in which I struggled the hardest was Bree, and she's a rule-abiding citizen. And I remember I struggled so hard when I started to play her. I was like, oh god, I've never played a lawful character before. Ugh, this is hard.
I gotta apologize, but I gotta head out and show my apartment.
Oh, okay.
Alright, good
Alright.
luck.
Yeah.
See
Good
ya.
luck.
Yeah. Can I plug the stream really quick before I leave?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, just a heads up, guys. I'm doing a live dub of Ace Attorney 2 on my stream tonight at 8:30 Pacific with my friends. We're on the last case. Things are getting intense. If you go to twitch.tv/spaceshark, you can catch us. All right.
Oh yeah, definitely go join him on that.
Catch a
Live dub sounds nutty.
crap.
All right.
Mhm.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Alright, I'm real close. I'm almost done.
Almost got it.
Almost got it. You gotta fix the tooth though.
And the tongue.
What tongue? Is there
The one tongue isn't completely colored in.
Oh, that one?
No!
See, I'll just leave it.
No, you can't do this.
Just leave it.
This is not a fun cliffhanger anymore. You're taking it too far.
You see, you all underestimate my amount of spite. I have.
People are gonna screenshot the chat, the stream just to finish it for you.
Yeah. See, you guys don't underestimate my spite.
Armadillo Dragon wants to know, I have a very funny question. Whom amongst the group is the most daring to pull a bard and date a dragon?
I mean, he just left.
Yeah. Yeah, he just left.
This is payback from Tiny Glade. Oh no, don't even. This is way worse than Tiny Glade. I've built a beautiful town.
Although, to be fair, Felix, you would definitely date a dragon.
Absolutely.
I would date a dragon.
No hesitation.
Dingo?
Shit.
Dingo.
What? Oh, yeah.
Would you date a
Hey.
dragon?
I would.
Well, I
Okay.
guess this is why we're friends.
It's just because we're all little chaotic gremlins that do shit.
I thought that would conflict with your dinosaur fear.
Well, if they're dating, like,
Okay, would you date a T-Rex if it
No.
could talk?
no.
Oh,
Thing with
but you throw wings on a T-Rex and it's fine.
then I will retract my statement.
Oh, okay.
You underestimate my attention span when I'm coloring.
All right. So
Her answer is basically shut up and stop bothering me.
leave me alone.
I'm trying to finish this. Then I can go have dinner.
Okay, someone says, whatever you do, do not fix the tooth. Annalira, I like what you're trying to go for here. It totally tends to work on her. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, because saying it out loud is
Okay,
the thing.
okay. Oh shit, we're in trouble. Okay,
Yeah.
Nerds just donated $2 saying, fix the tooth or Felix is gonna divorce you. And I'm obligated to do it now.
Yeah. I say do
They
it.
paid you $2 whole.
Do it, pussy.
$2. $2 covers the divorce fees.
Can you imagine having to go to the divorce lawyer and be like, "Yeah, we're breaking up over $2 at a tooth you didn't color in."
Somebody dared me.
This is turning into the most unsatisfying stream I've been a part of.
But we're almost done, so if anybody has any last questions for us to lightning round, now's the time. Because we're only going to be here for like maybe another 10 minutes tops.
Not even.
Tops. Not even.
Tops.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Okay, the tongue
Lightning
has been
round.
fixed. The tongue has been fixed. Here we go. Can we get a tooth? She's
You
gonna
guys
do
are
it.
such ass.
She's finding the layers.
Fine. Pieces of shit.
Okay, do we have any advice for beginner game masters? I want to try because I like storytelling. You should absolutely go try it and absolutely start playing D&D or another TTRPG. And for advice, I would say read through some adventure modules. They can get you a good lowdown of how the structure works.
Yeah, and that also just kind of wing it.
But you fixed the tooth!
Yeah, I did.
But sorry to interrupt. Kind of wing it, you said?
Yeah, wing it, and I mean, when I first DM'd, like the whole thing about the rules and stuff that you're like, oh god, it's really just like, just try to figure out what ability fits what role. That's all. That was my biggest thing for my brain. Is like, oh, it's a brain thing. Okay, it's wisdom or, you know, will or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, so totally innocent question from Antonio. If you could pick a monster for Monster Week 2026, what would you pick? Asking for a friend.
Ooh.
Ooh, like making like a week.
Okay. So it's not Dragon Week. Dingo, what's it gonna be?
Yeah, because they did Kraken last year.
Okay,
So it's
yeah.
Kraken, and then we have Dragon.
Yeah.
Um.
Don't say Mimic. You already took the edge.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Mimic would have been great though. That's a pretty good option.
I mean,
to be
you can.
honest.
I'm just joking. You can
Yeah.
because actually Mimic is really cool because it's very diverse. You can do a lot with it.
Yeah, you could do mimics. Mimics are pretty cool. And also, I think your logo that you do with the pointy hat logo with the thing that you did for the dragon thing,
Mm-hmm.
but with a mimic would be pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do I hear a ballot for Mimic Week 2026?
I think so. I think I would say that.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, because
Good pick.
everybody knows what a mimic is.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm done.
Are you done?
I think I'm done. I mean, I'll fill in the teeth later. Like I know they're all white right now, but they're not technically all white. Because if I put in a color, they all come in. But you know, yeah, I think that's it. I think we got it. I think this is the horrifying thing that you saw in my campaign.
We got
Yeah.
it, chat. We got it. This is it. This is
And
the.
now that I see it, I want to fucking fight it.
Oh, I realized I didn't draw the other wing. Oh well. It says one wing and that's it.
It can just like grow another one when
Yeah,
it feels like.
yeah,
it.
it'll just grow whenever it wants. So yeah, I think we're good. Any last minute?
Wait. I have to verify what they're saying. There is a purple tooth. Right there. Chat just pointed it out.
Is that not the one we've
Fixed.
been talking about the entire time?
No, because she fixed that one. Fix it.
I've
Do
been
it.
looking at the wrong tooth the whole
Do it.
time.
Yeah.
Put the brush stroke on it. Okay, there you go. That's the good stuff. All right.
All right.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us for this year's Dragon Week or Monster Week.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's been great. And remember to go check it out. Like look up Dragon Week on YouTube, on all social medias. Also Monster Week just in general.
Yeah.
Look at Pointy Hat's channel and Jenny D's.
Yeah, exactly.
So
And any of the other creators that are participating in Dragon Week. Show them all some love. Show them all some retweets and reposts.
exactly,
how-
that's what the hashtags are for. Like go for
Yeah.
it. And yeah. All right.
All right. Otherwise, the last thing I want to say is, hey, join our Discord because it's a really fun place.
Yeah.
And go pick up a job on Plushie because that would really help us.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
we need to spread more Jawbone on this earth.
Yep.
More job.
Go
There needs
adopt
to
a
be more
jawbone.
Jawbone in existence.
Yeah. Now you can throw him. And now Felix awkwardly has to get up and turn off the stream.
And yeah, you have to take a picture of your guys' setup and make sure you